So I'm not against women, but if you get with a bad woman, see, a lot of times women have a repertoire of men that still love them. If you get with a certain kind of woman and then you and her don't get along anymore and you don't tell your story, then her story gets told and yours doesn't. And so you'll appear to be the enemy. That's when it's not so much that I'm not liking women. I just realized that I do better without crossing other folks' footprints and paths. It's like that game Tron. Sometimes you can't go back to an old path that you went to. On the game Tron, you could actually hit a wall of your own path. It's kind of funny where I still don't quite understand it yet, but I'm trying to understand it. But I feel like sometimes, the shortcut is not the best way. The shortcut, the path to hell is an easy path. It's easy to say yes and it's hard to say no. It's easy to say yes, but it's hard to say no. And the same thing applies to certain women, you know what I'm saying? And the rules that apply for one person don't apply for everybody. So what might work for one person might not work for another. That's why, I don't really judge. I don't judge. I do judge, but I don't always speak on it. And even when I do, I try to keep it, in a certain form, but it's just that certain things that everybody else does, it don't work for me. So I had to kind of separate myself from everybody, even people that I loved a whole lot, people that I had a lot of love for. But it's like the goat and the sheep. The goat can eat anything, but the sheep can't eat anything. And I realized that I can't eat anything, I can't eat everything. And I messed around and followed a few goats. And it was awesome, you know what I'm saying? They real awesome, They the greatest of all time. But I can't follow them. You know what I'm saying? I gotta be a sheep. And if I'm not being led by the right people, then I gotta learn how to lead myself. And a lot of people get mad at you because you do that. Experience is a real good teacher. They say you learn from your mistakes. And you can learn from other folks' mistakes, but your own mistakes are the best ones. Because you'll forget what somebody else told you, but you won't forget what happened to you. So making your own mistakes sometimes be the best mistakes to make. Like I said, you can learn from somebody else's mistakes, and they can tell you the mistakes they made, but you can forget what they said. But you won't forget how your mistakes made you feel. And that's that.